Guys, since we're going to Texas tomorrow and we can't pack all of our Christmas books, I thought I would record a few so that we could listen to them. The first one I have is called Santa's 12 Days of Christmas, and it's written by Claire Fennell and Alexander Robinson. It says, have you ever wondered what Santa likes to do when his deliveries are done and Christmas Eve is through? He lands his sleigh on Christmas Day, greeted by a cheer. He's ready for a 12-day break. It's been a busy year. On day one of the holidays, he throws a Yuletide ball with disco lights, red party hats, and candy canes for all. On day two, Santa takes the train through the sparkling snow. He's off to see the Nutcracker, his favorite Christmas show. On day three, jolly Mr. C holds a reindeer race. The elves stand by and watch with glee to see who wins first place. On day four, Santa Claus decides to skate with polar bears. They swirl and swish around the ice and leap into the air. On day five, Santa takes his wife to watch the town parade. They cheer the merry marching band and praise the dance brigade. On day six, Santa's Arctic friends invite him to the park, where down the hill they sled and slide until the sky turns dark. On New Year's Eve, the seventh day, they all watch with delight as fireworks whiz, pop, bang, filling the sky with light. On day 8, Santa takes some yarn and dazzling glittery gems, then settles in his chair to knit warm sweaters for his friends. On day 9, Santa and the elves enjoy the frosty weather. They play snow games, build tall snowmen, and take photos together. On day 10, Santa plans to try some recipes he's read. 3 cream tarts, 2 fruit soufflés, and a house of gingerbread. On day 11, Santa Claus prepares a roaring fire, then sings some merry carols with the Rockin' Robin Choir. On day 12 of his festive break, he polishes his sleigh. He's ready to start making plans for next year's Christmas Day. Ho, 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 back to work I go. The end. Okay, the next book I have is called Geraldine's Big Snow by Holly Keller. And this one is special because Grandma Kim, back in 1993, donated this book to a library in memory, or school, in memory of Aunt Melissa. And I guess when that school or library closed down, they gave these books back to Grandma, and she gave them to me. And now I get to read them. Now I get to read them to you guys. So it's called Geraldine's Big Snow. Geraldine brought her new sled down from the attic and put her boots near the door. I'm ready, she said. Oops. It will come faster if you don't watch so much, Mama told her. But Geraldine wanted to watch. Tell me again what Papa heard on the radio, she said. This is the last time, Geraldine, Mama scolded. He heard that there's a big storm coming, and there will be at least a foot of snow. How much is a foot? Geraldine asked. Mama held out her hand. Wow, Geraldine said, sucking in her cheeks. But when? Soon, said Mama. Very soon. Geraldine put on her hat and her jacket. I'm going outside to wait. good," Mama said. "Hello, Geraldine," said Mrs. Wilson, who was coming home from the market. "You bought a lot of apples," Geraldine said. Mrs. Wilson nodded. "It will be hard to go shopping when the snow comes." Geraldine walked along with her eyes on the sky until she bumped into Mr. Peters, who was coming home from the library. "Whoopsie." "Afternoon, Geraldine," Mr. Peters grumbled as he picked up his books. "I'm sorry," Geraldine said. "I was watching for the snow." Mr. Peters cleared his throat. "Better get plenty of good books to read." Geraldine stopped to watch Mr. Harper put seeds in his bird feeder. "Birds get hungry in the snow," he said. Uncle Albert was attaching the snowplow to his truck. He waved to Geraldine, and Geraldine waved back. Geraldine started to sing, "It's coming, it's coming, it's coming." She sang all the way home and watched the sky. But by supper time, there was still no snow, and Geraldine was weary from watching. "Maybe it isn't really coming," she said. "Maybe the man on the radio is wrong. Maybe Mrs. Wilson and Mr. Peters and Mr. Harper and Uncle Albert are all wrong." Geraldine took one last look out the window. A star was hiding behind a cloud, and she watched it until she fell asleep. Then, in the night it came, softly and quietly. Millions of snowflakes piled up on houses and trees. They made soft mounds on the streets and in the park, and beautiful crystals on the windows. Geraldine heard Uncle Albert snowplow before she opened her eyes. "It's here," she shouted. "It's here." Mrs. Wilson got right to work making apple pies. Mr. Peters sat in front of the fireplace reading. Mr. Harper counted 11 finches and 3 cardinals at his bird feeder, and Geraldine took her sled to the top of the highest hill in the park and coasted all the way down. The end. The next book I have is called The Perfect Gift, and it is by Tim Bugbird and Nadine Wickenden. 3 days before Christmas, little Squeak was playing in the forest when he saw a beautiful acorn. "This will be the perfect gift for Big," he thought. Little Squeak carefully wrapped the acorn in a golden leaf and hid it in the hollow of an old tree trunk. On Christmas Eve, little Squeak collected the acorn, but just moments from home it slipped from his paws, rolled into the stream, and was washed away. "I'm sorry," he said to Big. "I lost your gift and have nothing to give you for Christmas." "But you've already given me so much," replied Big. "Dry your tears and I'll explain. The gift you give has no shape or size. It's the love I see when I look in your eyes. It's the way you laugh when I tickle your toes, and the smile on my face when you wrinkle your nose. It's not tied with ribbons and it doesn't look grand. It's the trust that you give when you take my hand. Your gift isn't fancy, but inside it glows bright. It's the warmth that I feel when we cuddle up tight. It's beautiful music, my own special sound. It's beautiful music, my own special sound. It's the song in my heart when you are around. When there's only one left, but you say, this is yours, you give me much more than is held in your paws. And as time passes by, it's a gift to know I'll receive such joy just watching. So we'll hang up our stockings, but remember what's true. I have all that I need. The perfect gift is you. In the distance, a clock struck 12. It was Christmas Day. Little Squeak and Big looked up at the stars. Thank you, said Little Squeak. Thank you, said Big. The end. Right? I love you guys so much. I can't wait to spend a very, 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 very wonderful Christmas holiday with you.